Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about what was I looking at? I was looking at something. I don't remember. Abandonment issues, um, which I don't know a lot about. So I did do a little research. I want to cover what abandonment is and then what abandonment issues are. So I did do a little research. Those are two separate little things I want to talk about today. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Miss Brandy and Metal Music. How you doing? Um, so I have a couple articles today to look through, and because I don't know a lot about abandonment issues. I'm not saying I do or don't have them. I've never talked about it with my therapist. She's never brought it up. Um, and so I guess we're on a journey today. Let's see what's what. So it is the last day of summer. So I have the fancy summer shirt on, or well, t-shirt. That's fancy as I get. But I got in the mail my pumpkin spice. Um, you put it in your coffee. What is that called? Flavoring, not cream, but it's a pumpkin spice flavoring. And so I'm having pumpkin spice coffee for fall. And tomorrow I have a Hello Fall collab with Miss Tina H. Beautiful journey on YouTube. So that will be fun coming up. Oh, and my mug is Halloweeny. It glows in the dark. I got this at Walmart probably a month ago though. Hey Phyllis, how are you doing? We'll be here. So I don't know a lot about abandonment. So let's look at what it is. And I'm going to put my glasses on because I never do. And then, I can't never read. There's a okie dokie. So what is abandonment? Just the word. The action or fact of abandoning or being abandoned. And that didn't help me. So I scrolled down a little bit because that really didn't help me. What does abandonment mean? The act or instance of leaving a person or thing permanently and completely. Oh, did I share you guys? Did I share the screen? I did not. There we are. Here we go. So, abandonment is an act or instance of leaving a person or thing permanently and completely. He struggles to deal with his abandonment by his wife and now having to care for their infant alone. Now that made sense to me when I got it in sentence form, what abandonment is. Now, as far as hello, Zach, how are you doing today? We're talking about abandonment and abandonment issues today. I don't know a lot about it. So we're just gonna see what the internet has to say because I'm not a professional. And so far, abandonment is hey Phyllis, welcome back. Ooh, I'll wait. I want to open your card because I still have it. And I don't get a lot of friend mail like I was talking about last week because I don't send a lot. So I just want to thank you on the live so much for sending me this card. It was so awesome. And I haven't opened it yet because I was going to do a video, but I don't have very much friend mail. So I'm going to open it today. So I want to show everyone the pretty card when we get more people in the live. So, and it's okay if you have to go. I'm still going to do it, but it's okay if you got to go, Phyllis. I'm not sure what you got going on today. So I am having my pumpkin spice. I had some yesterday. Don't call me handsome because I'm not. Handsome back. Oh, sure. Jamie is on this side of the chat. I'm not sure if Miss Jamie is here at this second. She was here earlier. But Miss Jamie, if you're here, give us a wave. She might be with Decker's stuff. So she might be pocking. She might be popping in. Hello. Don't call me handsome because I'm not. Of course you're handsome, Zach. I think you should change the name of your channel. I know you don't want to do that, but wouldn't that be so cool? Welcome to my channel, Handsome Zach. That's me. I mean, Crystal, I am handsome. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, yes. I can't remember now which video I commented on, but I was just so like, yeah, Zach, you tell him. You tell him. Tell those mean people. Does anybody here know a lot about abandonment, or are you familiar or unfamiliar with it? I have never, like I said, I have never discussed it with my therapist. So I cannot tell you, Zach, this is random, but excuse me, I farted. You're excused. Thank you, Phyllis. You're the sweetest. So I don't know if I have them. I've never talked to my therapist about them. I have so many issues. We've never gotten to abandonment. Does that help? My kitties are in here causing havoc. Yeah. So I'm not sure what they entail. If I have them, if anybody in the chat knows anything about them, please feel free to leave some comments and information for us so we can get to know about this better. It's a little distracting. I'm looking out at the road and I'm seeing the cars go by, and I have a little bit of that attention issue. And so my eyes are wandering. I think I should close the window next time, because if you see me doing that, I apologize. It's my, I'm not diagnosed with ADD, but I do have trouble focusing because of my anxiety and depression. And right now I'm having a lot of trouble focusing. Abandonment is the awful feeling of not getting hired somewhere, whereas the next one in line is 21. I think I understand that. Like, they look you over. They don't even notice you, basically. The sentence I read, let me put it back up here so you guys can see. The one that made sense to me, because I looked at some other definitions and they were very I don't know, maybe technical. It didn't make sense. This one did. What does abandonment mean? It's a noun, an act or instance of leaving a person or thing permanently and completely. Example, he struggles to deal with his abandonment by his wife and now having to care for their infant alone. So that made sense to me. I think that's my cat and dog making all that noise. I hope that's okay. They really like playing in the big new house. They really do. They're like, look at all this room we got. I was in another live and just wanted to say goodbye to them. Oh, yeah. No worries, Phyllis. If you're busy, just pop in when you can. No worries. We're glad you're back. So, like, it makes sense to me that it's definitely not a good thing, abandonment. And so I think it's not an obvious one, unless it's something like that question, like Metal Music's wasn't really obvious, but the sentence where the guy's wife abandoned him and he's got to take care of his kid, that was totally straight up. But I think abandonment has many layers, and I think we're not seeing all of them yet. So I did pick a nice big article for us to look at. Let's see, what time we got. 1:30. Oh, it's only 9 minutes after, so we can still chat for a minute. So if you guys have anything else about abandonment, but I understand that feeling, Metal Music, of not getting hired and the next person it's like you're not seen, you're not appreciated, you're not wanted. That's probably a big deal with abandonment, not being wanted. Is that my dog? Sorry, I'm I have my SSI physical tomorrow and I am a little stressed about it. So if any of you have ever had that, let me know. I am very anxious about it. Maybe that's what we should have talked about today, was anxiety. I think in that one video, Crystal, you comment, and I was telling the trolls I'm not quitting YouTube. That's right, Zach. I just was like, go, Zach, go. Go, Zach, go. I was all there. I was all in. I was right there with you. I know everybody else was too. My father left when I was 5 and I never saw him again. Okay, Phyllis, that is definitely an abandonment issue. My father, I was not in the home when my mom and dad separated, but my brother was. And he does talk about my dad leaving when he was, I don't know how old he was, but he was very young. He wasn't a baby, but he was young. He was in school, but young. And just how he felt. Well, he didn't enjoy being, they don't get along, or they didn't get along. My dad passed away. But when he was around, he didn't care for him, and I think that might have been because of the abandonment thing. And being so young, 5, oh my gosh. I think my brother, he had to be around 10 because he was in school. He was in grade school, so that's 5th and 6th grade, right? Or no, grade school is kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I would say he was like in 3rd or 4th grade. Yeah. Yeah, that's my puppy and the kitty. And I don't know, he waits until whenever I'm doing a live, he waits until I come and sit down and I can't do anything to start barking. I don't know what his deal is. I've talked with him about it. He seems to not understand where I'm coming from. I'm feeling very, very not. There he is right there. He's over here fussing. My fathers go to the 7 to 11 for smokes, but never return. Many fathers. Now, I've heard that before. My dad's been absent since I was 10, Brandy said. Phyllis said, I have never trusted men. I can imagine how, who was there for you all your life? Your mom. Not, yeah. Hello, beautiful Jamie. Jamie's here. Jamie. Hello, handsome Zach. Yes, Zach. Okay. Hello, Crystal. Thank you, Phyllis Baker Kaufman, for reminding me. I sent an alarm with Alexa and was vacuuming when she reminded me. Well, Nona, that's awesome. She did remind you this time. Alexa's a fickle gal. If the cat barks, there's an anxiety issue. Yes, they do not bark. The one goes, he does a little meow like, hey, meow, I'm here. Give me some attention. Hello. Nobody's paying attention to me. So he does a meow. The big guy, he doesn't really say too much. He just he is a big cat. So he just he pushes the dog around. That's funny. I should record that. But now that they have so much room in the house, they act different in the house now. It's just not being so closed in. So we're talking about abandonment today, what it is, and how it might affect people. So, like, I was older when my parents separated. I want a pet rat so bad. Oh, my cousin has a pet rat, and she's a cutie. So, your mom probably doesn't like rats, though. Jamie, I said I was handsome. I see that smoochy face. Zach. Oh man. So anyway, Roo. I need for him to stop barking. So I want to pet Jamie though. I don't have my glasses on. Is that what it says? Metal music. Oh yeah. She's adorable. Miss Jamie. Zach scratched some more. I worked with a girl who had 2 pet rats. Yeah, they're not uncommon. They're cute. My mom is afraid of rats and mice. That's why, yeah. They're cute. They're inexpensive. You have to keep their cages clean. I would say, cleaning them every 2-3 days. But they're not like full time, like Well, get one, Zach, Phyllis said. Oh, we have 7 people here. So since we haven't gone on to the other stuff, I want to show you this beautiful card Miss Phyllis sent me. Look at the little flowers. They're so cute. Little violets. I love flowers. This is friend mail from Phyllis. I don't get a lot of friend mail. I told you guys because I don't send a lot out. But that's okay. I don't mind. But I didn't have like enough to do a whole video. So I got I want to show Phyllis's card to everybody who is here. Look at the flowers. Oh my gosh. I love this, Phyllis. Purple and blue. No, those aren't hyacinthus. Hydrangeas. Yes, I love those. Look at the flower. It's like 3D. That is so pretty. Okay. And grateful are the, okay, it says, blessed are the givers and grateful are the receivers. Thank you so much. I don't want to read the little personal message to you, so I will read that to myself later. But it's beautiful. Thank you, Phyllis. I was so excited when you sent it. I really do like, I mean, who doesn't love friend mail? I need to be better about sending it out if I want to receive more of it. I know that. So it doesn't bother me. I enjoy watching other people's friend mail videos as well and seeing what they get. I just think it's great when people get things. I just love it. Phyllis says, oh, hydrangeas, yeah. I need your address, Crystal. Okay, Brandy. Message me on Instagram and I will send it to you. I am trying to get the dang mice out of my house. Oh, Phyllis, do you have pets, Phyllis? I couldn't remember if you did. My cats kept all or my, not my new cats, but my other cats. I had a mouser. She loved to catch them, and she would take care of that. I am coming to Indiana next week, Jamie. Phyllis, are you? You know, I am too. Well, I'm coming on October 1st. Is that next week? Oh, let me see. Oh, you guys have to meet. September. Okay. Oh, I'll be there on the 1st and 2nd, which is Saturday and Sunday. Right, Jamie? Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. You guys have to meet. I have one elderly cat. Oh. Probably doesn't want to the senior cat probably doesn't want to catch the mice. Phyllis will be there then. Oh my God, we have a wedding on the 1st, right, Jamie? But on the 2nd, I will be there and right, the 1st is Saturday and the 2nd, so what did I say? You guys, I'm getting all twisted. Okay, the 30th is Friday. I will not be there 30. I will be there Saturday the 1st for the reception and Sunday the 2nd because I'm staying 2 nights. We're going to hang out for 2 nights. I go to Indiana at Easter time to visit my son. Oh, that's so sweet, Nona. Could we all get together somewhere? I think that would be great, Phyllis. Yes, I do. I've got you on Instagram, don't I, Phyllis? I have you on Instagram, I'm pretty sure. That's how I got in contact with you for the giveaway. So, let me go. Now, I probably shouldn't be doing this. Is this boring, you guys? Let me see. Yes, I have you on Instagram. I will message you after the live, Phyllis, and I will do a group message with me and you and Jamie, and we will chat. Because I would love that. And I know Jamie would too. You all need to come to Oklahoma. Brandy, don't worry. You're on my list. Don't you worry. Zach, that is highly possible because we are going to do a live. I'm going around Indy. So we'll have to find out where you're at, where we're going to be, and we'll like meet in the middle or something, Phyllis. So hopefully it's not too far. That sounds awesome. Hey, Cheetah. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? I'm so excited now. I was kind of a little down earlier. We had some storms this morning and it was cloudy. And I've noticed in this house anyway, once I take a shower, I feel more energized. I think I'm just going to start taking a shower every morning. Yes. Carrots and ranch. Oh, nummy Zach. Nummy Zach. You're doing well, Patrick. I saw you and Betty J Gathers. I was there for a little while. And I don't know if I went back and commented, but I had not seen that movie in so long that I was enjoying your recap of John Wick. I was enjoying that. My husband was home though. He was watching football. That's why I got to hang out with you guys. Oh yeah. Man, wasn't it? Last night it was scary. They just rolled through not a half an hour ago. I thought I was going to lose my internet and but they passed through. They're gone. And it seems like the cats and the dogs were okay. It was really loud. I don't know if it's this house or the storm or what, but um yes, Phyllis. John Wick was so good, right? Yes, I really enjoyed that. So I'm not sure you're going to do the other John Wicks, right? Because I haven't seen 3 yet. My husband has it on DVD, so I might want to watch your. Anyway, that was really good, Patrick. I really enjoyed that. And I know I wasn't the only one because there was a bunch of us there. So, okay, so today we're talking about abandonment and what it is and what are abandonment issues. So let's go ahead. It is almost 2, so we've been chatting for about half an hour. I'm going to go over the definition again. Oops, that's not where I need to go. I need to go here. My dog is hard of hearing now, so the storms don't affect him. You know, Nona Grace, my girl, she's older too, and she can't hear very well because she used to. Let me put my face up here. She used to get so scared, so scared. She would get under the blanket and you could just see her shaking. But now that she's gotten older, she can't hear the storms. And so she actually is more chill about it. And I know that's not the best that you can't hear so good, but it's really good for her anxiety because she's got the separation, dogs get separation anxiety. She tears things up. She and she hasn't done it a long time because she's getting older. We're covering chapter 2 this Sunday. Okay, I'll be popping in on Sunday as well. Because he usually watches. Now that Sunday Night Football is on, I am fully available. I have to find my own entertainment. But yeah, so I got all caught up with the first one. And then because I've seen the movies, but it's been a long time. So I appreciate that. The House Panthers are here. They're playing. I don't know if you can hear. Stop. I'm going to scoot back here real quick and try and tap him. What are you doing? What's going on? Why are you barking? Come here. Come here. My room was never big enough for him to come in it. You want me to show you to the peoples? Huh? Here we go. Oh, House Panther. He was all about me when the storm was here. Kitty, I know this is boring. I know people don't want to see this. So I have separation anxiety too, but I don't chew furniture. Brandy, you are so funny. Okay. Okay, so what is abandonment? Let's just one more time do the this is the definition that made sense to me. There are bunches of definitions on the internet. Obviously, you know, everybody, every company or whatever has a different um a different meaning or a different way to say it. So it's a noun. What does abandonment mean? An act or instance of leaving a person or thing permanently and completely. He struggled to deal with his abandonment by his wife and now having to care for their infant alone. And then I was just thinking, and we didn't do this, but if we just left our house, we would abandon our old house. But we're not doing that. We're working on getting it all cleaned up. Just got done with Decker. No worries, Jamie. We're here. Hi, Jamie. Grandma duties. You said duties, Patrick. I don't know if you guys got that, but sometimes I think I'm funny and I don't know. I would love that, Phyllis. Okay. So let's go on to the article. Let me go back here. StreamYard, hello. We're going to change our share screen. Stop screen. And then we're going to share our screen. Share screen with our other article. Here we go. Share. Okay, guys. What are abandonment it's abandonment issues, symptoms, and signs? Brandy said, my dad abandoned me and my brother when we were kids. Yeah. I had left the house, but I was only like 17 or 18. I left the house because I couldn't live there anymore. And I had a place to go that I didn't have to pay rent. So I left the house. My two sisters were 16, 17. My dad didn't want anything to do with girls because they were, being teenage girls with no supervision. And then my brother was very young when my dad left. So he abandoned the entire family, abandoned my mom, everything. Just took off. And Jamie said that's about an hour for me. So yes, definitely. So I am not aware that I have any issues because I was gone already, but I don't know. That's why we're looking into this article. That's why. Because I don't know and I'm not a doctor. Maybe you guys, maybe you guys aren't sure either. So, abandonment issues, symptoms, and signs. I'm going to put my glasses on. Jamie said, my mom kicked me out of my dad's house at 15 and he let her. I know, that's horrible. Horrible. I mean, and at that age, you really need your parents. And then they don't support you, definitely abandoning you. Definitely. So, okay, let's start the article. Hugs Jamie up. Okay. Is it still on there? Abandonment issues, symptoms, and signs. I want to make sure you guys, yeah, you can see the article. Okay. All right. That's just without me. Okay. What are abandonment issues? Abandonment issues stem from a fear of loneliness, which can be a phobia or a form of anxiety. These issues can affect your relationships and often stem from a childhood loss. Other factors that turn loss into abandonment issues include environmental and medical factors, genetics, and brain chemistry. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't either. That's why we're going to delve in and see. Like, what I'm thinking is I abandoned my family at 17 because I couldn't deal with the situation that my family was in at that time. That was before my parents separated, and I had a friend where I could go and live. And they knew the situation at my house, and they were fine with me staying with them. So, if anything, in my mind right now, I abandoned them. So, let's see what. I slept in friends' cars anywhere I could find. It was not a good town we lived in. I know. She said, thank you, Phyllis and Brandy. It's my stepmom that came between us. Oh, Brandy. Yep. Stepmoms. That's a whole nother thing, right? So, okay. I stayed home till 28. My parents were married 60 years. Holy cow, Nona. So you were 28. Man. You must have had wonderful parents. Wonderful parents. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you did have wonderful parents, Nona, because it's great to hear about people who were taken care of and who were treated right and who are now just good people just good people in the world, Okay. I got you, Brandy. Yeah, it's nice to hear that there are good people out there that take care of their kids and do good by their kids. Okay, let's read a little bit more. Early childhood experiences are the biggest contributor to developing being abandoned issues when you become an adult. The traumatic event, I need to slow down. The traumatic event might include the loss of a parent, or divorce, or death, or not getting enough physical or emotional care as a child. Emotional abandonment occurs when parents, okay, now this is where I may be involved. They don't let their children express themselves emotionally. Parents ridicule their children, put too much pressure on their children to be perfect, treat their children like their peers. Now, I would have to say that don't let their children express themselves emotionally. That was big. That was a big thing. You're supposed to be quiet and you were not supposed to cry. Anybody else have that? Very strict mom, very easygoing dad. Hmm. Well, you're awesome. So they did a pretty good job as far as I know. You are a very kind, sweet lady. Let's see. Let's read some more. So ridicule their children. Now, I don't, my mom never did this, but my dad would tease us and sometimes he would be mean about it. So, like, my sister was always overweight. Um, I was on the basketball team, but I wasn't a starter. So he wouldn't come to my games because I wouldn't play the games. So that kind of thing. So I'm seeing some stuff developing here. Put too much pressure on their children to be perfect. We were supposed to have straight A's. We had no guidance, but we were supposed to get straight A's. All right, Brandy. Brandy hit 200. Woo woo. So yes, I can see where some emotional abandonment, and I think that's a little bit different than actual physical left you abandonment. So I'm thinking it would be smart to try and take the pump out myself, not. Oh. Oh, what did you say, Zach? Did I miss something? Have Cheetah Will View said. Ooh. Did Zach go over and give you a hello howdy? Don't forget to like the video or the live if you get a chance. Hey, Frugal Mama. How are you doing today? Google how to do it, Jamie. No, Brandy, do not encourage her to take the pump out herself. I think when people say they are teasing or really speaking their truth, that makes me think of a drunken man's words are a sober man's thoughts. Yes. And I have to tell you, Nona, a lot of times they were drunken man's words. My dad was an alcoholic. All right. Oh, Patrick, you only have 2 more. Are you guys subscribed to have Cheetah Will View? Patrick is only 2 away from 800. He does interviews with people that are awesome. And he also has Dollar Tree, Dollar Store movies. He does library movies. He's very cool. Patrick's cool. He's got a cat named Paladin, which is awesome. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Tina. So Patrick only needs 2 more people to get to 800. Woo, woo. You know, Patrick, I don't have a problem with drunk people. They say what they're feeling, but when they're mean, and that's what it was. My dad was from down south, raised in the hills, and his whole family drank to deal with problems. Whole family. One died from a liver. What's it called when you drink too much and your liver cirrhosis of the liver? He was in his 60s. My dad had prostate cancer, and he just, once he got the cancer and couldn't physically do things, he just deteriorated, just went into depression and all the way. Welcome, Tina. Hey, Teresa, how are you guys doing today? I can't deal with drunk people. Yeah, I don't mind happy drunk people. I love them. I think they're hilarious. But when they're mean, people who get mean drunk, I don't want to be around them. Hey, Life Adventures of Keto, how are you? Phyllis, that's awesome. Do you love him? I love his channel. He is so cool. Hey, Michelle. Okay, I will do my best to remember, Michelle, but a lot of times I forget, and then I'll probably call you Keto again, and then you'll just have to keep reminding me. I hope that's okay. They keep telling me to go to Pennsylvania. My pump doctor removes pumps but refuses to remove mine. Hey, Miss Phyllis, Teresa says. Oh, Jamie, we're going to talk about those doctors when I come. Hey, Cheetah. Tina's at $7.99. If you guys don't know Tina, I just did a collab. Well, tomorrow the collab's going live, but we did a collab together. Hello, fall. And if you guys saw my video yesterday, I had my leaves on. It was so much fun. And let's see. I worked in nightclubs for 10 years, had to deal with drunks. Even the mean ones. See, It's okay. Life or keto works. I just know the full name is a mouthful. I like keto. And I mean to come to your channel as well because I want to learn more about keto. My husband is not interested in keto. Tina H, beautiful journey. All right, Cheetah. Oh, you are the 799th. I thought you said that you needed, or I'm not sure where you're at, Tina. Hey, Cheetah. Oh, you were 7. I see, Tina. I'm sorry. Okay. Phyllis Kaufman said, yay, Tina. All right. I get to see you in like 10 days. I know. I've got to take my car in on Monday and we're going to get the final stuff done. And then I'm ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I got it, Tina. You're the 799th sub for him. You're around 380 subs on your channel. Okay. Well, you're so awesome, Tina. I thought you had way more than that. Her videos are very, very good. If you want to learn how to put makeup on, check her out. She is very specific and precise and descriptive. Very good videos. Oh, Jamie, we misunderstood. It's have Cheetah will view. He needs one more person. And then it's got to stick. Patrick's almost to 800. So, okay. And let me see. Does everybody have their, let's check and make sure that we have all of our, everybody that we know has a wrench. Okay. Tina does not. Life Adventure with Keto does not. Everyone else. So, Keto, if you're interested, I will make you a moderator in my live on Wednesday because we talk about mental health and we want this to be a safe space for everyone to talk about their mental health issues. We don't want any trolls. So, everyone who comes to the live a couple times, I will make a moderator. So, because I don't pay attention, I'm better paying attention when it's me and Jamie. When it's just me, I have a hard time paying attention. So what I like for my moderators to do is just watch for the trolls and kick them out if we have any. So if you're up to it, Keto, I would love to make you a moderator, and also Tina. And then what I'm going to say now is anybody who wants to drop a link can drop a link. So what are the symptoms? Okay. Thank you. You are only 30 away from 2,500. Nona Grace. Sorry for the confusion. I got 20 minutes to leave for work. No worries, Tina. No worries. I appreciate you stopping in. And have a great day at work, too. Yes. Nona is only 30 away from 2,500. So, what are the symptoms? Okay, let's get back to the topic, right, Phyllis? I don't mind moderating, but you would have to speak it out loud because I'm working. Oh, that's okay. I'll just leave. You don't have to worry about it. That's why I do everybody keto, because then if one person gets it or five, at least, you guys are seeing it. No wrench here either. No, you don't have a wrench. Oh, you know what? You're in Jamie's. You're in Jamie's chat, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, wait, there you are. Well, you absolutely need a wrench. Absolutely. Add moderator. You have been added to moderator. Nona Grace. And it's not a big deal. If you're not here, you're not here. I don't want you to feel pressured to come because everybody gets to be a moderator. As long as I know you. I need to know you before that happens. So, and I think keto, I think I've known you for at least a month now, I would say. Let's see what happens if and if you guys wouldn't mind giving me a like if you get a chance. Did you hit 800, Patrick? Thank you so much. Who got him at 800? Michelle, we're friends now. Oh, that's awesome. My mom abandoned me. Oh, no, Patrick. I'm so sorry. Yay, Jamie, you will have to be by your house later as I am on a cell phone. Let me go back up. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I understand. I'll be lagging a bit because of loading a video. Finally, LOL. You got a video coming up, Teresa. Yes. Let's check Teresa out today, too. Thank you so very much. Oh, I understand, Patrick. I did not get along with my dad. And then when he, as a teenager, but then when he left the family, I really had a lot of anger. A lot of anger. Thank you, Jamie. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Link to Crystal's channel. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Jamie's so sweet. How are your knees, Crystal? Patrick, I'm going to tell you straight up. I thought that this surgery was going to turn me into like the bionic woman. I was going to be able to do everything and anything. That is not true. They are better, but they still hurt. And I asked my mom the other day, I said, because she had both knees done, I'm like, so it was March when I had the surgery. I said, so does the pain ever go away? And she's like, yeah, but you've only just hit. I'm like, how long do I need to heal? Like a year, 2 years? How long is it going to take? But right now they're okay. They're okay, Patrick. I can walk. I use my cane a little bit. I saw a therapist for 2 years starting back in 2012 for abandonment and daddy issues. Oh, one of the hardest things was forgiving my young self for the decisions I made when I didn't know better. I totally get that, Tina. My inner child, that's what we call it in ACA. I had to learn to get along with her. She was a very angry child. My inner child was very angry, a lot of anger. Oh, he said, Tina, you were 800. All right. Hey, Patricia, how are you doing? Oh, I would love to hear about this. Same for me, Phyllis said. Awesome, ladies. You can always hook up after the live, or we can talk about it here, whatever you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable putting it in the chat, no worries. But if you are, or you need to get something off your chest, feel free. Feel free. My parents never said love you to us kids and sometimes mentally abused us, but I still love them both dearly. I understand that as well, Teresa. I never ever heard I love you from my dad. Maybe when I was a baby and I didn't remember it. My mom, I say to her all the time now, but when we were younger, it was a different time. I'm 52. So let's say in my 20s, I was born in 69, so I was growing up through the 70s and 80s. It was a different time. Mental health was not in the forefront. We didn't know as much as we do today, so I don't blame them for anything. Um, like people say, it is what it is. This is what happened, and I'm dealing with it. You know what I mean? Everyone's life is different. Um, and when you say mentally abuse, I consider emotional abuse mental abuse as well. Um, Not just the name calling, of course, is horrible, but also not being present for us, not caring what we were involved in. And at the time, we thought it was just normal stuff. But I had a friend, like I said, where I moved in with her family, and they were so different from my family that I was like, but um, so this is what it's supposed to be like. This is how normal people live. So I learned a little bit from them. And that's probably where I got the most parenting as well. Patricia said she's doing great. Cat therapy helped you. Oh, cat therapy helps me every day, Patrick. Every day. I love my kitties, even when they're bad, because they're sometimes bad. Brandy said I used to have bad anger issues. Yes, I had to learn to to talk to my inner child and figure out why she was so angry. And it's a whole thing if you're an ACA or if you've dealt with inner child issues. Um, we'll have to do an inner child talk about what an inner child is and how to deal with that, because it's very important for us, especially if we're very much affected by childhood things. It's not going to fix you 100%, but it's going to help you love yourself better. I think once I loved my inner child, because she did not feel loved, that I started to love me more. I started to love Crystal as well and let her know that she was safe, yes, and didn't need to keep those protective mechanisms. That's a big deal too, being safe. Because when you're little and if you don't feel safe, you're, you know. So happy you did a video, Teresa. I have missed you. Yes, Phyllis, we have missed her. Thank you, Phyllis. I have a lot of issues with my father at the moment. I asked him to stay at his house if I have to go to Pennsylvania for surgery for 2 days, and his wife told him they don't have the room, and I know they do. Oh, Jamie. And so her ways or love was shown in a different way. And so her ways or love was shown in a different way. I'm sorry, Keto. What did I miss? Okay. Never had anger issues until Lori Ann got sick. Okay. Huh. Let's see. Where am I at? Okay. Patrick said I do have anger issues. Yes, I had big ones. I just couldn't stand anyone. I thought I knew everything, and of course I didn't. Is that a teenager thing or a Crystal thing? I'm not sure. They were raised differently. Like my mom was thrust into her grandma's house with 12 kids and a very sick mama. Yes, I agree. Everybody at that time, things were different. We didn't run to the therapist. We didn't take medication because it made you look weak. Now, some people still have those thoughts, but it's 2022. I have overcome all that negativity about you don't need medicine. You just need to drink a lot. No, I'm not. No, that's not good for me. So, yeah, everybody's situation is different. That's why even though we're talking about the same issue, everyone's story is different, and sharing your story can help you. It helps me, and then I can help understand how other people deal with these same issues, and it broadens my mind, not to just say, "Oh, this is how you should do it." No. Everyone does it differently. So, Um, I don't get that, Jamie. That really makes me angry. And so her ways, I gotcha, was shown in a different way. Hey, Heather, how are you doing? How are you doing today? And Patrick has anger issues. Oh, I was mean. I was a mean 20-year-old kid. I was mean. I don't swear anymore because I got it all out when I was in my 20s, just cussing up a storm. I don't do it anymore. Um, I was a people pleaser. I felt if I was good enough and what they wanted me to be, they wouldn't leave me. Now that, Tina, that definitely sounds like um abandonment because you didn't want them to leave you. So I can I was when my dad left, I was angry, but for me not to be in the situation, I was already out of the house. It was almost like and I was a selfish teenager. I was selfish. I was 17. It's like that doesn't pertain to me. I'm over here. Now that I'm older, I know that everything that happened still pertains to me, still does. Even though I wasn't there and I was like, not me. That angry girl had to grow up and she grew up angry. And she is lucky that she had a good husband who, stuck it out with her. So I always felt a little guilty because I had a loving family with both parents until I was 18, but my husband's life growing up was the total opposite. I think you've said that before, Patricia, and I I know I know the guilt. I do understand why you feel guilty. I just think that it's great that you did come from a loving family because all you did was you made his life better by being that loving person. So every chance I get, I tell my stepkids I love them and I encourage them both. That's awesome, Teresa. Never had anger issues till Lorianne got sick. That would, even if you didn't have them bad, if that happened to anyone, Patrick, they would become angry. You know, someone that awesome in your life and gone too soon. Just, yeah. And I never let a relationship get to the point of a guy breaking up with me. If things looked like they were going south, I ended it. I used to do that too, Tina. We are very much alike. Phyllis said, so sorry, Jamie. Yes, her, Phyllis. Mm, 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 mm. I was practically raised by my older sister. I look up to her as my mom. Without her, I don't think I would be here today. Teresa, that's awesome that she was there for you. I know it was not my dad talking, but my whole life he does what his significant others say instead of being a father and helping me. I try hard now to lead with love. That is awesome. I try as well too. Yes, Tina, but then I would change my mind and they would not take me back so I could be that one that was rejected again. I don't remember if it was Phyllis who gave me this idea. I think it was Phyllis or Jenny. Crazy, right? Phyllis gives me good ideas for my lives. This is very, very interesting. Crazy, right? Like I needed to feel that rejection instead of giving it. Yeah, isn't that weird? I used to do the same thing. I broke up with several good guys because of it. Because I didn't want to be broken up with. And my husband, we actually broke up before we got back together permanently. And then got engaged because I was like, you know what? I don't need you in my life. I'm independent. I can do what I want. But then, he stuck around. I was 5 when he left and 7 when he remarried to a woman with 3 kids. I rarely saw him after that. That cuts to the other family gets treated better than your family. Plans to visit and he'd cancel. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't talk to my dad. Gosh, my sister was a daddy's girl, so she talked to him the whole time. She would visit him and stuff. She'd go out of her way to visit him and stuff. I did not. I was in was it my 30s or 40s? It might have been my 40s. I think I was in my 40s before I actually forgave him just for for his, just for him, just forgave him for being him. And I still didn't like him. So, and he did go and get a new girlfriend and have another family and treated them so well. Ugh, that's another issue apparently that I have with him. My parents are the reason I am so close to my boys. I swore my kids would never feel like I did. My kids are my best friends. I'll catch y'all later. I'm not in a good headspace for this live. Okay, Heather. Well, you have a good day. And remember, it's okay to not be okay. It's fine if this is touching too many nerves. But have a good day. We love you, Heather. My father was married to another woman and had 2 kids while married to my mom, who had me and my brother. Oh, wow. It was Phyllis. Thank you. This is a really great topic, you guys. Phyllis is the one who brought this to my attention. So if you get a chance, thank Phyllis for her insight. I don't know how to communicate in person. 10 years as a recluse will do that to a person. Yes, Patrick, it is hard. And especially if you have that anger, it's hard. Socializing is hard. It's not as easy as people think. Social butterfly, I am not. So Crystal is part cat. Yes. I'm like, do I want to be around you? Maybe, maybe not. No one should ever feel that way. Oh, thank you, Jamie. That was sweet. Patricia. They got back together when I was 24, and I officially didn't move out of my parents' house until I was 32. Okay. Conflict avoidance was a huge part of the whole thing. I never learned to disagree with someone and still maintain the relationships. Yeah, because if I got mad, I don't know, Tina, if this pertains to you, but I would be stubborn and I would be resentful and I would just like want that person. And I don't want to say this now, but when I was younger, I would just want that person to go away in any way, shape, or form. So I had poor social skills in my 20s. Very, very bad. I can see that you need help here. Yes. You're not the only one, Phyllis, because there's a bunch of us today. Therapy was super helpful for that, gave me tools to use and words to say. I had a really good therapist. I haven't talked to her in a while, though. I need to find her number. But she taught me about because at work, I was trying not to be, because if you're the only girl, you're aggressive, you're a B, you're moody, you're on your period, you're emotional. Well, that's not the case. She said, you're not being aggressive, you're being, what is that called? Now I can't think of the word now that I'm trying to say it. It starts with an A, I think. You're being assertive. I was assertive. I was not a B. I was not, I was assertive. Worked that out with her. But I have not seen her in a while. You can see, okay. Cheetah, seriously, a good therapist can help you learn to communicate. It's true. I wasn't allowed in my head to be mad at them, so I swallowed it and just took it. I just always expected them to leave eventually. And that, yes, Phyllis, especially after things like that happen. Your room is looking awesome, Crystal. Thank you, Jamie. It's quite a mess. But thank you. Assertive. Yes, Tina, that's the word. I will say that YouTube has helped me a lot. Yes, and I didn't think you were an angry person until I see you. Sometimes you get mad. Yeah. Assertive. Yes. YouTube has helped me with just well, I don't like to talk in public. Now, if I was in a room full of people, this would not be happening. Because I would be so anxious and worried. And like I told you guys before, I would just turn red. I would be like a sheet of red. Even though I look pink, I'm not red yet. So it hasn't fixed my fear of talking in front of people, but It has helped me with my mental health as far as Wellness Wednesdays. This has helped me so much with my mental health. I feel like my mom was given alternatives in her COPD journey, like a lung transplant, and she chose to not do anything other than medicine to keep her comfortable. You know, Michelle, I often wonder, like my dad, when he got sick, I think that they fall into a depression and they just don't want to live with the pain, live with the in not being able to walk or do whatever they can do. Um, but I really believe my dad became depressed because he was bedridden, and he just once that happened, it seemed like he passed away fairly quickly. So Nona Grace said YouTube has brought my husband out of his shell. Is that right, Nona? Because I saw him mowing the lawn the other day. So that is awesome that has helped him. My husband will not come on video. If you were here last week, though, he got home early from work and he peeked in over here. If you haven't seen that video, so YouTube. Okay, I was mad at her for and sad at the same time. Yes, yes. I always thought I would be a failure at everything because my parents said I wouldn't make it this work because I was stupid and lazy and no good person. I think that's why I'm depressed sometimes. Yes, Teresa, that sounds very depressing, but you are not stupid. You are very smart. You do beautiful looks, and you have to have some intelligence. You have to be intelligent and creative to do that. You are not lazy because depression, we are not lazy because we're depressed. We are depressed and we may not want to do all the things, but medication and therapy can help with that. And you are the best person I know, one of the best persons I know. So I'm not sure who that is there. I don't see the language. My husband is so against medicine. He thinks keto will cure all life adventures and keto. Ah, okay. Oh, Teresa, I am sorry. You're absolutely. She is not any of those things. She's awesome. I saw your husband make a quick getaway. Yeah. Yeah. You were here. You saw. He just peeked in real quick and left. He doesn't like to be on the videos. You are awesome, Teresa. You are awesome. I know I'm 45 and should be an adult, but my dad still manages to make me feel like a kid when he refuses to help me with a place to stay, etc. Yeah. I don't get your dad. I really don't, Jamie. But we love you. We love you, Jamie. And if you were coming to Michigan, we would absolutely make sure you had a place to stay. Mm-hmm. It cures a lot, Nona, but all I'm not but all I'm not sure. Yeah, nobody's I want to say I feel good. I feel good. I am not ever going to be 100% a perfect normal person. It's not going to happen. I've been through too much for that, and I don't know what it means to be normal. I tried to be perfect for many years, and that did not work out for me. That just makes you angrier when you can't do that. So okie dokie. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so let's read what's next in the abandonment issues. Ridicule their children. We did just hit on that with in the chat. Put too much pressure on their children to be perfect and treat their children like peers. Now, I have you may know what I'm talking about when I say I've it does help me my health on keto, but that's just me. I've heard good things about it. So, but it's hard to be on keto. I bought a book, Michelle, called Lazy Keto. It was not lazy. It was a lot. I wish, Phyllis, but I am not finding anyone that will help me. Jamie Drazi, my mom thought we were all incapable. She was in her 80s and my dad in his 90s. We were always their babies. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I'm going to read the article, but I'm going to put it up for you to also see. All right. All right. Abandonment issues happen when a parent or caregiver does not provide the child with consistent, warm, or attentive interactions, leaving them feeling chronic stress or fear. The experiences that happen during a child's development will often continue into adulthood. This is why abandonment issues become more prevalent as you get older and can affect your relationships. Okay. Coming back. Let's see. Email me or find me on IG. I'll help you if I can. Is it Life Adventures with Keto? Is that what your Instagram is? Very true, Nona. Oh, Jamie. I'm not sure. I think she was talking about keto, Jamie. Did I tell you guys? Let me show you my mug. This is a new mug this year. It glows in the dark. For Halloween, you see the little bat and the wolf. There's the wolf. He's all white. I think he glows in the dark. Oh, she said, yes, ma'am. I have to run. This was so interesting. I wish I could stay. Blessings to all of you. Thank you, Tina. Have a great day. Have a great day at work. I just had pumpkin spice coffee. I got my pumpkin spice flavoring syrup. And I had some yesterday and today as well. I am enjoying it. I am enjoying the pumpkin and spice. All right. Let's go back to the article. Types of abandonment issues. Abandonment issues can present themselves in 3 insecure attachment styles. Okay. Avoidance attachment style. People who follow this style don't allow anyone to get close to them. You may feel you can't open up or trust others, making you distant, private, or withdrawn. Okay. Anybody have avoidant attachment style? I think that I may have that. I was talking about helping with keto. Yes. Okay. Yes. Bye, Tina. Bye. Yeah. Michelle, I will definitely message you. And plus, I need to go to your channel and subscribe and everything, which I don't think I have done yet. Let's see. Go to channel. Subscribe. Notifications. Okay. I am subscribed now and I have my notifications on, and I will contact you in the Instagram, because it just, when I read the Easy Keto, I mean, I thought this book is for me, because I was talking to one of my friends on YouTube. She does the caveman diet, where she doesn't eat any carbs. And you're welcome. It's been so great having you here with us. So I am so glad to check you out and see some more stuff. What was I saying? Oh, you guys, I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, let's just keep moving then. I know. I was trying to get back to the channel and see how many likes did we get. Did we get any likes yet? We got 11. Yay! We got 11 likes. Let's see. Thank you so much. Yes. So I will definitely contact you about it. I read the Lazy Keto book. That's what I was saying. And it was hard. It wasn't easy. So I definitely need some help. I am not a cook. I worked as an electrician for 20 years. Now I am disabled. I need to cook. I need to eat better. Since the move, we've been eating out way too much. We don't have that kind of money. We shouldn't be spending it on food and things like that. Um, so yeah, I definitely will be checking you out, Michelle. That's me. I have bad trust issues. I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years and had trouble getting close to him. At the beginning, I didn't know how to love someone else. Right? If we're not taught that and we don't see that, how are we supposed to do that? I agree with you, uh, Teresa. I have anxiety issues. I just look at Jamie and my issues go out the door. Well, that's very sweet, metal music. The style that is in customable to the person caveman keto. Oh, did I get 12 likes? Thank you. 12 likes. This is random, but Jaron bought me a recliner today so I could get some sleep. Aw. Now, he wasn't all mushy about it, but he bought that for you, right, Jamie? He loves his mama. My husband eats burgers every day, no carbs, just meat. Huh? My husband is like meat and potatoes. He's not just meat. Because I was like, do you think you'd like to do the keto? And he was like, I don't. He wasn't interested because he also likes sweets. Okay, I work 16 hours daily. It can be done easy peasy, I promise. Okay, I am going to be checking you out to see how easy peasy it is. Yes, Patrick, can you believe how expensive groceries are? And they're talking about the Fed. Is that going to lower grocery prices? I was talking with my husband. I don't think them raising the Fed interest rate is going to help me with my $4 a gallon milk. I just don't think so. Aw, everybody's aw. That was so sweet, metal music. Are you blushing, metal music, or Jamie? I had fasting blood work done Monday, and the girl couldn't fathom I hadn't eaten, and it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was so easy for me. Really, Nona? Do you do keto with your husband as well? Because not eating till 2 o'clock, that's difficult for me. But I am diabetic, so I need to eat more often. I do the same, Nona Grace. You guys don't eat till 2? Why? But what time do you guys go to bed? I go to bed at like 9, 10 o'clock. I can't go till 2 o'clock though because, um, well, I do drink the coffee before I have food, and then I need food because I drank the coffee. I do keto, but I have a few carbs. Okay. You'd be surprised about that every 2 hours. I'm also diabetic. Yeah, so that is another thing that I need to work on as well. Metal music, that's really sweet and made me smile. Thank you so very much, Jamie. So, and you don't eat till 2, Nona. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. 9:30 bedtime because I know that there's something called intermittent fasting. Is that what you partake in? Um because I don't usually eat until lunchtime, but for me that's 11 or 12. So I fast from 9 o'clock to 12. So 12 hours, 13, 14, 15 hours. Awesome. Okay, so my coffee is gone. I need to move on to my water. Did you see my comment about Jaren's friends? No, I didn't. Wait, is that the one that you said you got so you could sleep? That's a dirty fast with liquids in between. I actually haven't eaten yet and don't feel hungry. Really? Hmm. Well, and also, Nona, you may not have this, but when I'm depressed or anxious, I don't eat, and that is bad for me as a diabetic person. That is bad for me. I don't think I saw it then, Jamie. I saw that Jaron got you a new recliner so you could sleep, and then I was wondering, is that the one from his friend? But I remember that they brought. Didn't they bring furniture over? Dirty fast. I don't sleep either, fellas. Mm. I'm up and down all night long. Oh, okay. See, I just ate for the first time today. See, Phyllis, if I was up and down, one thing that helps me sleep in the middle of the night is a bowl of cereal. I like Raisin Bran, so it's not a high sugar cereal, but that's what I usually eat. I've never heard of a dirty fast. New recliners are cool. Just take me out the door in the recliner. 7 hours of sleep. Oh no, I get more than that. I woke up today at 8. 8 o'clock is about my norm. I go to bed at 9. Take my medicine at 9. Go to bed, and then I get up around 8. I've been getting up around 8 all week. So all right. So we all talked about the first abandonment type issue, avoidant attachment style. Now that sounds a lot like me. Okay. The next one is called anxious attachment style. People with this type of attachment style cope by developing intensely close and dependent relationship with others. You may feel anxious about separating yourself from your partner and tend to be emotionally reactive. It may be easy to see conflicts as a concern that your partner may leave, which makes you act out of fear. Does anybody recognize that in themselves? The anxious attachment style? Oh. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that, Jamie. I remember you telling me that. She only gets 5 or 6 hours of sleep. Now, if I was working, I would not get that much sleep. But because I'm not, I try to rest as long as I can. I still get up earlier than that if I need to, but I'm still trying to heal my knee. So, hey, Laura Story, how are you? So, the recliner hopefully will help you get some sleep. Okay, so that second one was what did we just say? The second one was anxious attachment style, where you're really like a clingy person is what it sounds like to me. Let's go back over here. Would you mind reading that again, please? I won't. I don't mind. Phyllis, let me read that again. Anxious attachment style. People with this type of attachment style cope by developing intensely close and dependent relationships with others. You may feel anxious about separating yourself from your partner and tend to be emotionally reactive. It may be easy to see conflicts as a concern that your partner may leave, which makes you act out of fear. All right. Let me go higher. I read that. Hello, beautiful Laura. My interview. Oh, thank you, Patrick. That's his interview with me and Jamie. We were on Patrick's channel. If you guys didn't get to see it, I don't feel anxious when Jim leaves, but I really don't like the cell phones and the texting that can happen. Yes, I do. That's me too. I'm always saying sorry for everything in my relationships, and BF does not like that. My chiropractor suggested new shoes every 6 months for proper support. Well, that's really good. Thank you, Patrick. The second attachment is my sister, Laura said. The anxious attachment style. Always afraid he will leave me because I'm depressed and have anger issues with everyone, but I have controlled that situation. All we can do, Teresa, all we can do is work on this stuff. What I find is that the definitions, well, they don't define me, but the definition helps me make sense of things. Like things that I do that make no sense to me. When you're in the moment, when you're present and you find yourself just being snotty for no reason, these finding out about abandonment issues helps me to go, okay, so This is my knowledge base. Why am I doing this? What is causing me to act like such a butthead? And because I don't like to be a butthead. And so all we can do is be better and work on our issues as they come because nobody knows everything about themselves. I don't know. I don't think so. Even Dalai Lama might not have known everything about himself. I'm not sure. But I definitely don't. So when things happen that make me uncomfortable, I need to find out why. That's just me. And so doing these lives helps me to see other points of view, helps me to see like the definitions and things, and helps me to cope, to find better coping techniques. And everybody here is awesome at helping with that as well. Because my knees also are a problem. Oh, yeah. I had to change to new shoes, to better shoes for my back. I'm 53. I would say, when did I start buying? I started buying better shoes maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, I started getting plantar fasciitis at work because we wore metatarsals and my job was not one story, it was like four up and down. I had to go up and down stairs all the time. So I did switch to better shoes for my back. Yes, that's right. We can only work on things we see that are problematic. I've been worried about what they might do while I am gone. Oh, do you mean in relationships, Phyllis? Because yes, Jamie, would you mind? Oh, okay. I think I need a therapist. It might help me. Teresa, it is helpful. It is very helpful. I use Second shoes keeps better alignment. Secondly, I started buying the Vionic, like the tennis shoes, and they had flip flops, and I'm a flip flop lady. But you know those flat like $1.99 flip flops? I cannot wear those anymore. I could wear them when I was young, but not anymore. Oh, okay, Phyllis. Yeah, I used to wear those all the time. Can't wear those. I have to buy the little more expensive flip flops with the arch support by the what is it, the doctors prefer, recommend, or whatever those are. So my sister is in desperate need of a therapist. Laura, it sounds like yes. Yeah, because I don't know a lot about abandonment issues, but that is something that I think is very much part of the inner child situation. And that stuff is what comes out when you're with a therapist. And stuff that you don't know about yourself until you're bare feet and flats are not good for plant. Yes, I know. I don't have it now. I went to a foot doctor. I got those molded arch thingies for my work boots. So that helped so much. The thing I'm dealing with now is like with my knees, if I walk or do too much, my knees hurt, but then the tops of my feet hurt. Like arthritis-y tops. We had the metal tarsals where it's a steel toe right here, but then this goes up the front of your foot. And so I wore those for years and I think my feet are not happy with that. Have to go, have to make dinner, and yes, playing D&D tonight with friends. That sounds like so much fun, Teresa. I hope you all have a great day. Love you, Crystal. See you next Wednesday. Have a great night. Have fun with D&D. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Makes a huge difference wearing work boots. I know my feet are, let's see, 30, 40, 30 years work boots on my feet, and they are not happy about it. I'm going to mute just for a second, real quick. It's almost 3, but I just got to blow Sorry about that, guys. I have water. Have a great day, Teresa. We have 5 minutes left. So I think that we will take this into next week. What do you guys think? Should we take this into next week? I want to see what the article. We still had 1, 2. We still had a ways to go. So let's do this article again next week. Crystal is yes. That's true, Patrick. My old house was all laminate. Was all laminate flooring. It was beautiful. We have carpet now and pets. So, yeah, I am tossing a fur ball. So, if you guys are okay with doing this again next week, we will finish that article next week. And fur balls. Thank you, Metal Music. I'll be all right though. I'll be all right. Yeah. All right. So that's what we're going to finish the article next week. And it's 2:57. All right, Michelle, we'll see you next week. Are you allergic to the makeup in your room? No. All right, Phyllis, we will continue next week. I am not allergic to my makeup, no matter what happens, no matter what. If my husband hears that, he'll be like, it's all got to go now. No, 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 no. All right, everybody. Anything else that you guys want to drop in the comments, feel free. We just got a few minutes left because you're in a new house. No, Jamie, no. I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm deafening you. I don't know what happened. None of the pets or anything. I think the air might have kicked on. Maybe my ducts need to be clean. Put a towel down in front of Patrick. You're welcome, Nona Grace. Thank you so much. We went with hardwood flooring. Yeah. I can't wait until we can afford it. So once my Social Security gets, and we can actually afford it, the carpet's coming out. But at least the living room. My husband likes the carpet, you guys. He likes the carpet. It's harder to clean with 2 dogs and 2 cats. It smells. No, I got one of those wet carpet cleaners to clean up. And that's working really well. It's helping. So okay, everybody. You guys have a great day today. I can't remember. Anyway, have a great day today. I will see you in the next video, next live. I believe we're going live Friday night this week because it is the last night for our Wheel of Winners. So if you guys are not busy Friday night at 10:30, please stop in. And we will see you. Have a great day, Frugal Mama. Have a great day. Wait till he steps on a cold fur ball at 3 a.m. I like carpet too in the winter. Fur ball Lego at 3 a.m. Yes, slumber sleeping party. This was so interesting. Thank you so much, Crystal, and everyone for your info and sharing. Love you all. Love you too, Phyllis. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Bye. Do